shall we three meet again?
Welcome to our video essay. Today, our group analyzes the psychological transformation of Macbeth, one of Shakespeare's most complex tragic heroes. And our group will present this transformation through acting. Here are our characters, and you as Macbeth, which is as Quan and Hang, and Trang as God of Banquor. Through 4 key stages, we will explore how Macbeth changed from a noble warrior into a paranoid tyrant, driven by ambition, guilt, and fear. Let's begin with the first stage of Macbeth's transformation.
At the beginning of the play, Macbeth represents loyalty and upholds stability, defined by bravery, honor, and public recognition. Yet, the witch's prophecy disrupts his stability and awakens an ambition he has never fully acknowledged. This shows how a single external suggestion can reshape identity. The psychological seed is planted not by intention but by possibility. Macbeth has not yet committed wrongdoing, but the prophecy activates his latent desire for power, revealing how even noble individuals can become vulnerable when confronted with ambition. This moment marks the shift from integrity to aspiration. As Macbeth thinks about killing Duncan, his strong ambition begins to fight against his moral values. This creates intense inner conflict that shakes his mind and makes him unsure of himself. The dagger he imagines is a clear sign of the struggle. His fear and guilt become so powerful that they appear like something real. Shakespeare uses this hallucination to show how a person's mind can become confused when they act against their own belief. Macbeth's hesitation, nervous questions, and broken way of speaking reveal that he is losing control of his thoughts. When he finally chooses to follow his ambition, he crosses a line that leads him towards mental collapse and guilt that he never will escape. Once Macbeth becomes king, his mindset shifts from ambition to paranoia. Power does not secure him. It makes him more unstable. He sees every possible threat as danger to himself, showing how guilt increases fear. The ghost of Banquor is not just a supernatural event. It shows the guilt Macbeth cannot control. The ghost appears exactly when Macbeth tries to act confident in front of others, revealing the clash between his public image and his troubled mind. His outburst at the banquet marks the rise of tyranny. Macbeth turns to violence to protect his rule, but the more he kills, the more trapped he's become in fear. This state shows how breaking moral boundaries leads to an aspiration of the mind. In the final play, Macbeth becomes emotionally empty. After committing so much violence, he can no longer feel real fear or sadness. That is why Lady Macbeth's death brings no deep grief. He accepts it coldly, and if tragedy is now normal, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, Macbeth shows complete despair. Life feels to him like a meaningless routine. The fading candle symbolized the end of his hope, identity, and humanity. At first, ambition gave Macbeth power, but it slowly destroyed his morals and emotional. He becomes not only a cruel ruler, but a man who has lost himself entirely.
Through this day, we can see that Macbeth's tragedy is shaped by ambition, guilt, and psychological collapse. Macbeth therefore reminds us that moral choice defines identity, and losing oneself is the greatest tragedy of all. That's the end of the video essay. Thank you for your watching. Yay!